I know a lot of people that know how to solve one of these things, but there are still a lot of people out there that don't know how to solve Rubik's Cube. So if you're one of those people, you're in the right spot. As in this video, I'll be teaching you everything to know about the Rubik's Cube and actually how to solve it. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, before we get started, I just want to teach you a couple of basics about the puzzles. So the most basic thing about this puzzle is that there are two different types of pieces. One that has two different colors on it, like two different colors on it, and the other one has three different colors on it. So the one with three different colors on it are these corners. Corners are like these pieces here. They can only be in this place, this place, this place. So like the corner of a face. So in any face, they can only be in a corner part of the face. They cannot be in the middle, like somewhere in the middle here. Alright? And same with the edges. They can only be in this spot here. So pieces like this can only be in here, 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 like the middle sort of part of it, not out on the outside in the corners. They can be in the middle sort of it. So I was just gonna let you guys know, just in case you might struggle a bit in this tutorial, but since alright, the first step to building the white cross is looking for white edge pieces like this white orange here, white orange, and then other pieces, but for now focus on one. And what we need to try and do is get it into, well, this is the easiest way that I see most beginners do, and they match it up with the yellow like that. To do that, you gotta try and get it facing at you and the yellow above you, and you move it up. That. Find another one. Here you go. This white here. Move it up. And then for one like this, where it's like that, all you gotta do is rotate the front, and then twist the top. That. See? Show that again. So if it's like that, move it, twist it. Now the last one, if it's here, it's better just to leave it there. So if it's like match up the white, just leave it there and match the blue. So like spin the top until it matches with the blue. And now go back to the top here and see this red, how it matches up with the red. Just twist that twice, and then voila. And then same with the green, same with the orange, and then done. So white cross done. Alright, now we've got to finish off the corners. So the corners, you look for, hold the white in the bottom, so like facing down, and then look around for pieces, white pieces like this. So first things first, you look at the opposite, the other colors that are on that piece, so white, orange, blue. So you go match up with the orange center. So then now this piece needs to go there. To get it there, you move it away from it, so like away, lift it up, move it back, and then bring it down, and that makes that. Alright, if you see a piece like this, how it's in the bottom, you gotta try and get it up there. But to do that without messing up your cross, what you do is you lift up, spin away, and then bring down. See? And then now it's there. Alright, see how it's blue and red? Match it up with the blue center. That. Turn. Needs to be there. Move it away. Bring it up. Move it back down. Yeah, see? And then move it right up. Look around for another pair. There you go. Match up the green. Move it away. Bring it on. It's pretty self-explanatory. Right, show you for one like that. See how the white's on top, and you'll try and get it there. What you do here is lift it up, spin it away. Always spin it away from the direction you lift it up. So don't spin it that way. Spin it that way, like well, actually towards it. It's more like towards it, but if you watch the white piece, you spin it away from there, and you bring it back down. And then now it's there. So match it up with the green. Move it away. Bring it on, and then done. See? Right, now to build the second layer, which is the middle bit of which I'm trying to solve, got to look in the top layer and look for edge pieces. So that's like pieces like this and this that don't have any yellow on it. So see how this piece has yellow on it, don't use it. This piece has yellow on it, don't use it. Yellow on it, don't use it. This one doesn't have yellow. It doesn't have yellow, so you can use it. So what you do is match it up with the color of your piece. So mine's green, so you match it up with the green center, or if it's blue, you match it up with the blue center. Whatever color it is, you match it up with that. And then you look on top, see how that's red, and that's, so the red is either going to be to the right or to the left, but in my case it's to the left. So if yours is to the left, you move it away from it, you bring it up, bring up that red, move it back, and bring it down. Rotate towards the red, and then now he's got to do the same thing that we learned before. So you move away, bring up, move it back, bring down. Alright, so you find another one, see, orange and blue, match it up with the orange, blue's on top, so you move it away from the blue, because the blue was here, bring up the blue, move it back towards the blue, and then bring down. Rotate, move it away, bring it up, move it back, bring down. See, now you go around looking for one, there you go, find another one, match up the orange, move it away, bring it up, bring it down, rotate, move it away, bring it up, alright, and now for a case like this where you go where they're all yellow on top, see how this piece needs to be flipped, this red and blue piece. So what you've got to do there is put in a random yellow piece, so it just doesn't matter what it is as long as you just do that same algorithm. So move it away, bring it up, bring it down, move it back and then bring it down, twist to the side, move it away, bring it up. So yeah, you should get it by now. That's what we're mainly doing. And now see this blue red needs to go there. So red's on top, move it away from the red, bring up the red, back, down, rotate, away. Yeah, so that's pretty easy. Alright, now for the last layer, it gets a bit tricky, but with a bit of practice, it becomes easy. Alright, so first things first, you got to get the yellow cross, and sometimes you can accidentally get it, but a lot of times you don't. So for starters, there's 3 different cases that you can get. The first case is where you just got one dot and no edges oriented, or you can get where there's like a L or like a whatever shape with 2 edges adjacent to each other oriented, or you could get a bar where it's like that, where it's just like a horizontal bar. Alright, so if you've got the cross pattern like that, you can put the cube in anywhere as long as the white's on the bottom, and you start off with a F, so like twist the front face, so it's like twisting the front face, and then you lift up the right, spin the top away, bring down, spin the top back, spin the face, see, and then it ends up with this. Alright, now for a situation like this, you have that, what you do is hold it in the top left corner, so like that, top left corner, kind of up there, and you do a similar one, but instead of, so you do that, instead of lifting this one up, you move it the top away first, and then you move it up, top back, bring down, and then face, see, and that builds a yellow cross. Alright, for something like this, where you got just a bar, you make sure you hold it so it's horizontal, like that. It can either be here or here, doesn't really matter as long as it's horizontal. And what you do is, you can go F, R, so that's like rotating the front face, and then lift up the top, spin the top, lift up the right, and then spin the top away, bring down the right, spin the top back, and then voila. See? Now build the yellow cross. Alright, for here, there's many different ways you can solve it from this point, but the most common way is to get a full yellow face, so that's like orienting the whole face. To do that, you got to get what people call it the fish. I should say beginners call it the fish, and that's when you have one corner that is facing up and the rest are just all twisted. So let me try and get that. So when it's like this, see like that, you got like this bit here, and then none of the corners are done, so it's just like that. And then what you do at this point is, if you, alright, let me show you. So if you don't have anything, you just go in any area and go up, so lift the right up, top away, bring down, top back, wait, top again, and lift up, and then top twice, and then bring down. And then you could get something like this. You like move it around a bit, do the same thing, lift up, spin the top away, bring down, spin the top again, lift up, spin the top twice, then bring down. See? And then that will give you something like this. And now when you got here, you hold it so the fish is sort of facing down that way, so like this sort of way, and then you look at this piece, and if this piece is yellow, then you can do that same algorithm where you go lift up, spin away, yep. But if it's not yellow, like in my case, you twist it one spot to that way, and then you should have a yellow piece there. And now it's the same algorithm, but on the left side. So it's like lift up, spin away, bring down, spin up, and then spin twice, and then yeah, see, now we oriented the whole yellow face. Alright, from this point on it gets a bit tricky, but after a bit of practice it's quite easy. So what you do is you look around the sides of the yellow last layer, and you look for either two pairs or like all of them to be matching up, all the corners. So generally you always will get like just two pairs here, two sort of the same color. So yeah, this is blue and that's blue, and the rest are like all mixed up. You usually get that, but sometimes you don't. If you get this case where you got two blues or two of the same color, what you do is you hold it like at the back. What you do is you rotate so the yellow faces you, and then you go bring down the right, spin the bottom away, so like the bottom away, and then you bring down the right again, spin the top twice, and then you bring up the right, spin the bottom that way, so like that way, and then you bring down the right, spin the top twice, and then bring them twice, and then there you go. Now that gets it all matched up. And then from now, if you don't have any that match up the same color, so like two corners that match up the same color, you can do that same algorithm in any spot. It doesn't really matter. You can do it from here, here, anywhere, as long as you do it so the yellow faces you. So you do that same algorithm. Bring down the right, spin the bottom away, so like away that way. Bring down the bottom right again, spin the top twice. Bring up the right, spin the bottom away, so like that way. Bring down, spin twice, bring down twice, and then you'll get something like this with two pairs. And then you do the same thing, so hold it there, back like that, yellow faces you, bring down, spin the bottom away, so that way, bring down again, spin twice, bring up, spin away, twice, down. Alright, usually it doesn't solve itself, but don't worry. So usually you can get something like this where you get like all pairs, or sometimes you can get something like you got a full side, like a full face. So now we can just go where you got all over the place. So when you've got this, when you got all over the place, what you can do is in any spot you can go lift up the right, spin the top away, bring down Wait. Alright, my mistake, I got that wrong. So what you do is you lift up the right, spin the top towards the right, you lift up again, spin the top back, lift up again, spin the top back, lift up again, spin the top the other way, bring down, spin them, and then bring that. Let me do that one more time in case you got confused then. So you hold it anywhere, and you go lift up, right, spin the top that way, lift up again, spin the top back, lift up again, spin the top again, lift up, spin the top back the other way, bring down, spin it in, and then 2 times. Alright, then what that will get you is at least one side. Then now, once you got that one side, you hold it so hold the one side at the back, so facing at the back, and then you look either to the left or to the right. And see how this is orange with red? That means this orange piece needs to go over there, and this green piece needs to go there, and this yellow red piece needs to go there. Alright, so when you got this case where it's on the left, the orange needs to go to the right, so it needs to go that way. You do it from the left, that is it. So you left, you go lift up, so lift up the left, spin the top towards it, lift up the left again, spin the top away the other way, lift up again, spin the top away again, lift up again, spin the top back, lift down, and then there. See, you can solve it. And now for the other case, where it's like this, where the red piece needs to go that way, everything needs to go that way, so like anti-clockwise. You do the same algorithm that we've been learning, which is this one, but it's on the right. So we go lift up the right, spin the top away, lift up the right again, spin the top that way, lift it up the right, spin the top again, lift up the right, spin the top back, and then you should have a solved cube. Now I know there's going to be a couple of you that don't actually have a solved cube in front of you, so if you had any troubles throughout this tutorial, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a separate video for that. But if you want to see that separate video, you have to of course subscribe to this channel and then post your comment what you got stuck on down in the comments, and then I'll make a separate video for that. So for the rest of you that did have it solved, congrats. You just all you got to do now is just practice those things I told you, and then you should be able to get it down to at least maybe a minute, like not below a minute. It'll take a couple of weeks to get below a minute, but so yeah. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it.